Emma, I've heard you speak, and so much of what you said at yesterday's rally really struck me. But particularly when you said we're going to be the kids you read about in textbooks, not because we're going to be another statistic about mass shootings, but because we are going to be the last mass shooting. Where did you find the resolve to after 4 days set out to make this kind of a difference?
It was a kind of, that resolve came after like 2 days. As soon as David Hogg said it, I knew that this was something that was going to happen and that we were going to be the people who were going to make that change. We were going to be the ones who sat down and talked about it and made sure that we were going to be the ones who were going out into Congress and telling them, this is our fight now, because you messed it up so badly that you left it to the kids, and now it's our job, and you can't try to take that back from us.
Yeah. Sophie, I know that you were in your drama class the last period of the day there. You were in the building just over where the tragedy took place there. It must have been pretty frightening for you, but you've, harnessed all of this, the anger, fear, whatever you've got, and the two of you and others are developing this March for Lives demonstration. It's, I believe, set for Saturday, March 24th in Washington, D.C. Tell me about it.
Basically, it is called the March for Our Lives. It's on March 24th. It's based in Washington, D.C., but we're going to have it all across the nation in huge cities. We have an immense amount of support. We couldn't possibly imagine a better reaction to what we're trying to do, and we're really confident that this is going to make a change.
The march is going to be filled with students across the country. We want to make sure that we do state that students are going to be the ones to make this change.
Yeah, students, and I know your families will come as well, but you guys are certainly spearheading all of it. But Emma, have you heard from any government officials, any electeds, about what they plan to do to fix this mess, as you call it?
Nope.
Not a one.
Not at all.
But we are going to Tallahassee on Tuesday.
Wednesday. We're going to be talking in Tallahassee. 100
of our classmates are going up, and we are going to be talking to our state senators and our representatives. So let's hope we get some answers.
Sophie, I'm curious what you want to say, both of you, a message to other high school students out there who may not have personally been affected by gun violence, but they're watching you, and you want to inspire them to get out to their communities and join you on March 24.
We cannot do this alone. We are, even though there are so many kids at our school, this could happen anywhere, and we know we already have so many kids backing us up around the country that this is something that we can all get on.
This is something that's so easy to do nothing in response to, but we have the opportunity to be better than the politicians who are running the country right now. We have the opportunity to show up those people, and that's what everybody around here needs to do. They need to go out there, and they need to come on the day of the march, and they need to show that they are actively supporting us, because in reality they're actively supporting each other. And that's what's the most important thing right now, is we need to protect everybody from the greed and the corporations, from the greed of the corporations in our society right now. The NRA is funding these politicians, and we cannot let that stand anymore.
You're either with us or you're against us, and I think they want to be on our side.
May I ask you quickly?
They better be on our side.
I want to quickly get your response to the president. As you know, the FBI missed an opportunity potentially to corral Nicholas Cruz before he targeted your school, and the president is conflating two different topics in a tweet, talking about the missed opportunities and the signals, but the reason for that is they're spending too much time trying to prove Russian collusion with the Trump campaign. He's putting these two entities together within the FBI. What do you think of that, Emma?
I think the best way to deal with this is to ignore him. He's not being, I think we can all agree that the things that President Trump tweets is nothing really has a lasting impact, unless it's a negative lasting impact on the people around us. At this point especially, the things that he mentions when he brings up talk of the FBI, he's trying to blame somebody, and we can't let him do that. So the best thing for us to do is to ignore him and to continue fighting our fight, the fight that he refuses to acknowledge, the fact that he refused to even tweet the word gun in any of his tweets, and yet he insists on tweeting. And he insists on blaming the Democrats for something that he did wrong. Something that, looking back into the past, rather than looking forward into the future, it's disgraceful.
Well, I'm going to let that be the last word. I hope you don't mind, Sophie, because I do have someone else I want to speak with about this subject, but I've loved very much speaking with the both of you. Best of luck. And if there's a chance we can talk with you on March 24th as this thing gets underway, we would sure love to do that. So best of luck, girls. We're all behind you.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.